How do I know what I know? What makes you think that? What is the big idea that the question relates to? But with age, you may come to be a fond of true wisdom and impart messages of great meaning, such as reports that say something hasn't happened are always interesting to me, because as we know, there are known knowns. There are things we know we know. We also know there are known unknowns. That is to say, we know there are some things we do not know, but there are also unknown unknowns. The ones we don't know, we don't know. From Donald Rumsfeld.
This is talk.
Life is the only real counsellor. Wisdom unfiltered through personal experience does not become a part of moral tissue. So when you said, when you talk about the sum of all experiences, it's a pretty small sum where you're concerned. The year 12s are at the end of their IB journey and will be leaving us with their legacy of accumulated wisdom. Will the year 10
what wisdom?
Be any wiser from that legacy? Yes, I think they will. This November, the torch will be passed. The work begins anew. The hope rises again, and the dream lives on.
I'm inspired.
Does confer wisdom.
This is Sparta.
This is the best the academy can throw at us. Look at this, guys. An English teacher, a chemistry teacher, and a primary school teacher. Making you wrong. I can't believe you got up here and try to tell me that age confers wisdom. Age brings liver spots. And that creepy old man smell that just doesn't come out of the shoe. I don't get any sort of evidence of wisdom that you guys This is just another excuse these guys are playing. If what they're saying is true, then all I'm hearing is, we're so wise, it pretty much translates to, man, I'm so wise! These guys, then they're wise and old, and you know, you shouldn't trust old people. Or, we're right, and they're old, but they're not wise, so we should win. It makes sense. It's win-win for everyone important out of the way. Let's face facts. The Theory of Evolution holds these guys are closer to the monkeys than us. The problem is, you're not going to listen to this generation. This is the generation who brought us such like AIDS, the war, in Iraq and Vietnam, and in his case, the Crimea. Global warming, world financial crisis, both present and 1929. The point is, it's not about age controlling. This is not what this debate's about. It's about us and using money, and I should quit and listen out.
Your arms.
How long is that video?
This is the second one. The first one's like 12 minutes.
I sort of did my sums a little earlier on and worked out that the sum total of their age is less than mine. Which probably was paid to their first speaker's argument that wisdom is the sum of one's experiences. I think our second speaker, Dr. David, sums that up very well by saying it was in fact a pretty small sum. Now then, of course,
Point of information. Do you really want to compare it right now?
Right, the issue of radio life experiences, the experiences bringing enhanced judgments, when you experience something like at all, that contemporary and intellectual pursuits are the things which allow us to become wise, and I couldn't possibly, as an English teacher, let this time pass up without reference to Bard, William Shakespeare. So of course, it had in his inimitable fashion the way of saying things so concisely, which is of course, for those of you who remember Criterion Media music. Okay, all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances. And one man in his time plays many parts, his act being 7 ages. At first, the infant, mewing and puking in the nurse's arms. And then the whining schoolboy, with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like snail and when we went to school. And then the lover, sighing like furnace, with a woeful ballad made to his mistress's eye. Oh dear, you haven't even reached the 3rd stage yet. One of them might reach the 3rd stage before the 4th stage before the 3rd neighbour. Then a soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded like the pard, jealous in honour, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in the cannon's mouth. However, the 5th stage is the one, of course, that the...
Point of information, sir.
Yes, sir.
We asked for you to speak because we wanted someone older than Shakespeare to be talking.
My contemporaries, of course, were the best generation.
Come in, play that on.
And this is, of course, what Shakespeare had to say about us, and you may see some semblance of physical similarities here. And then the justice in fair, round belly, which was tapen lined, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of wide swords. Full of wide swords. Yes, it takes until you get to our venerable age to be full of wisdom. Ladies and gentlemen, the negative team has attempted to use humour, dare I say it, but unfortunately it hasn't worked. We have given you the better of the arguments, and when they reach the venerable age of 40 or 40 something, even 53, hopefully they will then understand it.
The end part was like Sean's face. You didn't mention the end part of that. So,
The only problem is if there's like too much interference, you can't